President Biden releasing millions of barrels of oil from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve in an effort to lower gas prices ahead of the elections. This as the administration is proposing more than $2.5 trillion in new taxes, supposedly to help end inflation. To react to those topics and much more, Alaska Senator Dan Sullivan joins us now. It's been a long day so far. Senator, welcome back to America Right Now.
Hey, Tom, good to be on the show. Thank you.
Now, before I get to energy, which I know is a big focus of yours, you're a member of the Armed Services Committee. We need to talk about Ukraine. There was a hearing this week about Ukraine and some renewed concerns about our nation's military readiness. What came out of that hearing that Americans should know?
Look, the one thing that when this war began, our intel agencies, I thought, did a really good job of predicting what was going to happen. They were quite accurate. But all the intel analysis we got after the war began was that it was just a matter of time that the Ukrainians were going to lose. That was exactly what, it wasn't even, they said it wasn't going to be close, matter of 5 to 10 days, and they're going to be defeated. What we need is a paradigm shift. Obviously, that was incorrect, and I'm not blaming the intel agencies, but what we need is a paradigm shift, and it's this, that they can win. You know, when you have the intel agencies telling you that it's only a matter of time, the options that you undertake as a government are very limited. And so, to me, we need a winning strategy. That means weapons to them as quickly as possible, tightening the sanctions, more intel sharing, and this big one, more energy to our European allies. And that is a winning formula that I think we need.
Senator, energy prices at home for home heating oil are up 25%. The administration is saying that they're releasing barrels of oil from millions of barrels of oil from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. But that doesn't seem like it's a strategy that's going to work. You actually said it's like it's calling the arsonist calling the fire department. Talk to us about why that is, and also talk to us about your plan. You, Senator Kramer, Senator Loomis, you've announced an American Energy, Jobs, and Climate Plan. Talk to us about the difference there.
Well, look, Joe Biden, as you mentioned, Tom, he set the fire, and now he's calling in the fire department. What do I mean by that? From day one, his administration has been focused on shutting down the production of American energy, on limiting and killing energy infrastructure, and on going to our financial institutions saying, don't invest in American energy. Well, the predictable result has been much higher prices, people losing their jobs in the energy sector, and empowering dictators like Putin. That's what's happened. This Strategic Petroleum Reserve announcement today, that is pure political window dressing. It's not going to get at the basic elements of what he's doing, which is limiting production and making energy more costly for Americans. We have a much better plan. And you mentioned Senators Kramer, Senators Loomis, a lot of other Republicans are for our plan. It's looking at all of the above American energy, focusing not just on producing it here, but exporting American natural gas, mining and processing critical minerals, and revising our permitting process so we can get major projects online quickly.
That's the key.
This would be good for the environment, good for American workers, good for our national security. They need to implement our plan now, not this Green New Deal woke stuff that's harming our country and hurting our national security.
All right, I got to leave it there. Senator Dan Sullivan, the great state of Alaska. Thank you so much for being here, sir.